We have breaking news out of FEMA Region 3 in America. FEMA Region 3. Now, we've known that FEMA Region 3, where the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA has really been beefing up a lot of things. SWAT teams has ordered tons of FEMA coffins, FEMA body bags, a lot of more bullets for Department of Homeland Security, and have tightened things up. And it's been that way now since about October of 2012. Well, folks, maybe they knew something was coming that we didn't know. There's been a huge chemical spill in West Virginia, which is in FEMA Region 3, and it's starting to get serious, and the pushing and shoving has begun. Before I read to you an article, a couple articles have been posted on the internet here, I went to the United States FEMA website. And yesterday, January 10th, 2014, this was the release, as FEMA is now supporting West Virginia response efforts, urging residents in the affected area to listen to local officials. So basically, your local officials have just been superimposed or deputized or whatever you want to call it. They have become part of the Homeland Security and under the responsibility or under the direction of FEMA. Philadelphia releases the Department of Homeland Security Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, through its regional office in Philadelphia, continues to work in close coordination with the West Virginia Division of Homeland Security and the Emergency Management to support the state and local efforts to ensure public health and safety in response to emergency conditions resulting from the chemical spill in Charleston, West Virginia, which is the capital of West Virginia. Now, this morning, which was Friday morning, January 10th, 2014, President Barack Hussein Obama signed an emergency declaration making federal disaster assistance available to West Virginia to supplement the state and local response efforts in Boone, Clay, Jackson, Kanawha, Lincoln, Logan, Putnam, and Roanoke communities and counties, to alleviate the impact of the emergency. Now, earlier today, Secretary of Homeland Security Jeff Johnson spoke with West Virginia Governor Earl Ray Tomblin to convey concerns for those impacted by this incident and to make sure there was no unmet needs at the response as the response continues. FEMA has identified a regional staging area in Charleston, West Virginia. FEMA will deliver more than 1 million liters of water, which is currently on its way. Hurry, hurry, because 300,000 people have been told already not to drink the water, not to cook with the water, not to bathe or shower in the water, not to wash their clothes in the water, not to do anything with water. We're talking 300,000 people, folks. Now, this happened Thursday night. This is Saturday afternoon. 48 hours into this, you can understand why now there's some pushing and shoving going on in Charleston and the surrounding areas. But wait, where is all of this chemicals going? Elk River? It was dumped in the Elk River, which will flow on down eventually to the Ohio River and eventually into the Mississippi. Can somebody tell me how many people are really going to get affected here? And as predicted, FEMA Region 3 has now been activated. National Guard has also been called out. In certain areas of West Virginia has been declared a state of emergency. The chemical spill is now affecting these 9 counties. 300,000 residents, folks. Now listen to this. FEMA has identified a regional staging area in Charleston, West Virginia, and they're going to bring this water, 1 million liters of water, which is currently on its way from FEMA's distribution centers in Cumberland and Frederick, Maryland, to the area for use by state as needed. Now, in the support of state and local response efforts, FEMA liaison and incident management assistant team are on site in Charleston, and a mobile emergency response team is en route to help coordinate the assistance. Can you explain to me, how does a little team show up and help coordinate assistance for 300,000 people? In addition, FEMA's Regional Response Coordination Center in Philadelphia is activated to support the coordination efforts and assist in the mobilization resources. Quote, we urge those in the affected area to continue to follow the direction of the local officials, according to FEMA Regional Administrator Mary Ann Tinnery. She emphasized, monitor the local radio and TV reports for the latest emergency information. All right, so now FEMA's taken over the television, the radio, the water distribution. FEMA has now taken over and has given full authority to your local law enforcement. I'm going to try to remain calm. Nobody can tell us who caused the spill. Why did it happen? How in the world does that much chemical spill into the Elk River in downtown Charleston, West Virginia, in FEMA Region 3? Residents can follow the West Virginia Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management at Twitter or on your Facebook. I say stay with me right here at YouTube. If you want to know what's going on. The pushing, the shoving's beginning. The long lines at the Walmarts, the water is completely gone. There's price gouging already going on. There are people already thirsty, and now you have to understand, if you're going to sit there and wait till FEMA brings you a bottle of water, you will die of thirst. Nobody can tell us how long do we have to wait till the water is good. What is the plans to help dissipate this chemical spill? If nobody's turning the faucets on, how does it finally get out of the water treatment? And matter of fact, they say the spill happened just up the river from the largest water treatment plant in all of FEMA Region 3. Something ugly is going on. Something bad is taking place. Something apocalyptic is on the rise. Are you serious? Is the beast testing its muscles right now? Hey, you know what? I'm praying for all of my friends, partners, and followers in West Virginia and the entire area up there in FEMA Region 3. I'm praying for all of you. In the name of Jesus Christ, I'm praying for all of you. God's going to take care of you. Put your faith in God. Don't put your faith in man. Put your faith in God, okay? We're praying. We need this chemical spill to dissipate. We need to go away. We need to pray for people to be protected. We're already getting reports on our Facebook pages. We're already being contacted by our supporters and friends and partners and our followers here on YouTube. People are throwing up, they're vomiting, they're sick, they're in emergency rooms. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. And by this time tomorrow, folks, it may be out of hand. So we really need to pray. All right? Please pray for the people of West Virginia and all residents of FEMA Region 3. Brother Vernon of Philadelphia, you need to let me know what's going on. What's going on?